evening, good morning, good afternoon, good day. Welcome. It's Saturday night with Car Top Conker. It's 7 o'clock, just about 7:01 apparently. And welcome. Hope everybody's well, as we are, roughly all well. Before we go any further, I've got to say there's two celebrations that's going on today. First and foremost, England beat Wales at rugby. Yes, and it was a roughly good game, and I watched the other game as well. For those of you who are rugby followers, will know how important it is for England to beat Wales, Scotland, and Ireland. I'm not forgetting France and Italy, but whatever. We won. Yes. And the other important piece of news is we are now grandparents for about the ninth time. Anne's son and his partner, or my stepson and his partner, had a baby girl last night. A bit of a rush job by all accounts. Anyway, all's well, and mum and baby are coming home as we speak. They're on their way home from hospital. Anne was going to go and see them, but they said that mum's knackered. Just come and see us tomorrow. So brilliant news, isn't it? Eh? So the baby's name is baby. I have absolutely no idea what they're going to call it. Little girl. Anyway, well, over the moon. Absolutely over the moon. It's lovely. Yeah. So what else? Well, this week, let's have a look. So we've had a haterette come in that for a service. This lady brought it in last year. Didn't work very well. And I got it going for her. And they've used all of last year. Popped in house 2 weeks ago and said, look, absolutely delighted, Phil. It's due now for a service. Can you do full service? Because ready for the season. Yes, of course. So I did that this week. Surprisingly cheap. It's got a Tecumseh on there. These little long foam air filters. So I thought it was going to cost a fortune. Ended up costing me about £2.40. So that was a bonus. Serviced it with all the normal servicing. I started up and it hunted. I thought, what I hadn't done was clean the car, so I thought, well, service. Anyway, it hunted like mad. So anyway, stripped down the car, cleaned it, didn't see anything really wrong with it. Put it back together and started up, and it hunted. But I just let it run for a few minutes, and then it cleared itself. I think there was a bit of water in the petrol tank. Well, when I could pour the petrol out of the tank, the original petrol, there was a bit of water in there, so that would explain that. Anyway, that's ready to be collected, and hopefully she'll come along tomorrow or whatever, collect it. I've been out and bought myself a scarifier fitted onto a mower of some description. No doubt Mick will tell you what it was. Went down and picked that up yesterday in the middle of nowhere. And I'm hoping that's going to make some money. It started up first time, second ball, I think. I just got to work out, make sure all the drive and all that works. So that's in the shop at the moment, ready to be cleaned up, serviced, and ready to go out. And I've looked out the window here this evening. There's another mower turned up on the drive. A mate of mine gave me a call, said, "Do you mind? Can you service this? I've had it for a year or 2 years." And it needs servicing. So we're pretty busy actually. And I put something else on the market. So yeah, here in the Conker house, it's been fairly busy. And with the nights just beginning to draw on a little bit now, I feel a bit more like getting out there and having a go. Although I went out there this evening to pick up refreshments. And it's 6 degrees in the shop. So I didn't stay up there very long. Blow that. A lot apart from that, obviously things going on. It's been a fairly busy week actually, and yeah, we're both over the moon with the arrival of our new granddaughter. So let's have a look. Let's have a look in the see who's here. There are 28 people watching at this silly old full. Hopefully more will come along, but each and every one of you are more than welcome, as you know, and look forward to having a yap. Excuse me. What else? Oh, I forgot my hair appointment this week. I had quite a disgruntled hairdresser phoned me up. You're supposed to be here. Oops. Anyway, we managed to get that sorted out. You think I need a haircut? Probably. Whatever. Let's have a look. So who's in the house this evening? Henry, good evening, my friend. Love to see you as always, my friend. And thanks again for your support. Ken Small Engine, good evening, Ken. I hope you're well, my friend. Tommy Time, let's start mowing, he says. Well, yeah, well done, Tommy. Look forward. Come on in, come and have a yap. Who's the chap on your right, Phil? Well, that's on the thumbnail. Believe it or not, that's a fella called Mick. Who's about 6 foot tall, a little bit taller than I am. But, very good friend of mine. Tommy saying hello to everybody else. Henry saying hello to that. Guys playing with. Oh no. Good evening, Bill. Oh dear. Better connection. Yeah, well, welcome, Bill, as always. You carry on playing with your tools, mate. Tim Palmer. Good evening, Tim. Hi, Top Conker, to say hello to everybody else. And I see you're asking Bill to stop playing with his tools as well. Hobby Mower, good evening, Klaus. I'm told by the Royal Mail there's something on the way towards me. And after last week's chat, I believe we may well have maybe a rather exclusive green T-shirt. I hope. Who knows? On its way. If it is here, I will be wearing it at the next stream. If it's not a green T-shirt, then I don't whatever it is, I have to wear that as well, won't I? Hobby Motor saying hello to everybody else. Guys saying playing with tools still. Randy Torbelli, good evening, Randy. He's saying, hey everybody, good evening to you, sir. Come along, have a chat. You'd be welcome to come along. There we go. Hobby Motor Mac 10. Oh, I do beg your pardon. Just had my dinner. Bit of salmon, very pleasant. Where are we? Who's like Mac 210? Good evening, Mac. I hope you're well, my friend. Always welcome. Come along, I would say. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. Hobby Motor saying Windows update. Stupid Windows update. I don't know what that's all about, Klaus. No doubt you'll let us know. Randy Torbelli saying hello to everybody else. Mac 210 is saying hello. Jordan. Good evening, Jordan. I hope well, my friend. We haven't seen you up on the stream for a long time. Why not come up and have a yap? Wayne Stephens. I got to say that Stephens Shashin. Wayne, whatever it is, Wayne. And we hope you'll come along, Wayne. I did send out a letter to you with some stickers. Hopefully by now you may have received them. I'm not sure, but they're certainly on the way. We're working our way down through. Jordan saying hello. Max saying hello. Bill still playing with his tool. John Rhodes, good evening, John. Hi, TC. GB, yes. Team GB, hey. Did we do well? Wasn't that particularly bit scrappy game, I thought, but anyway, we won. That's the main thing. I'm halfway down through. Wait and see if it jumps. It almost certainly will. There's 32 now in the stream, and each and every one of you are more than welcome. So Al McLean, good evening, Al. Hope you're well, my friend. Everybody's saying hello. We're working our way down here now. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else, and I'm going to. Yeah, thank you, Randy. That's very kind, mate. That's very kind. Yeah, we are really big. I like granddaughters. You can spoil them. Grandsons are great. You take them fishing or shooting, although I don't shoot anymore. The granddaughter, you can do things with, like teaching our oldest not my oldest, second oldest granddaughter, teaching her to cook at the moment. Every time she comes around, she wants to help Granddad, or Grumpy Phil, I'm called for some reason. I wonder who gave him that name, Mrs. H. Let's put the invite. There's a story as well about that. Hang on a second. Copy. Let's put that out. Right, there goes the link. Story. My second oldest granddaughter, who loves to learn to cook and stuff. She's very artistic. That's sewing and stuff. Anyway, 2 or 3 years ago, they were all down here from Welsh Wales to visit us. And I can't remember exactly what was going on, but I know that we were cooking in the kitchen, one thing and another, a bit of washing up going on. And Mrs. H came out into the kitchen, and granddaughter 2, as I call her, was at the sink washing up. And she was actually currently washing up my chef's knife, which is about yay long, and it's like a razor blade because I sharpen my knives. And Anne nearly had a hairy fit. Needless to say, she carefully, quietly took the knife away, and I got a serious bollocking. I can tell you, I was seriously bollocked. So I've had to be careful ever since then. Anyway, there we go. I see the cellar's filling up with some good-looking dudes, and Ken. Where are we? Let's go on. Working my way down through. Let's have a look. See, we're getting through that. Actually, we're doing very well this evening. Oh, it's just jumped again. Glenn Rogers. Good evening, Glenn. You're saying hello to Tim. Well, I'm saying hello to you, my friend. And we've just jumped again. Wayne, Ken, Glenn, Klaus. Oh, Tar Heel Aerials. Hello, Top Conker. Is William. Hello, William. How are you? Always an interesting conversation, mate. Normally when you're at work. Lawnmower Lady. Stella, good evening. Good day, gentlemen. I work. Can't chat too much while I'm listening. Stella, you are the glamour of the Saturday night. If you do get a chance to pop in, please do. We'd love to see you. But of course, we know you're working. Rob Small Engines. Hey, Rob. How's things going, mate? What's your last video? First one for a long time, and for obvious reasons. Great to see you around again, Rob. I know a lot of us wanted and did sort of step in to help a little bit. So hopefully things are beginning to go on the back upwards again. You know what I'm saying, with tools and stuff. Then we have a look down. See, we're on 32. The dog's asking to go out for a pee. Hence the shout of the dog barking. Michael Roberts. Once again, we enter the twilight zone where our computers are taken over by aliens. Yeah, the dog's going to ask to go out. I'm sorry, you're going to have to. I'm going to bring up the guys a minute from the cellars, and then I got to let my dog out. Otherwise, you piddle on the floor. So let's have a look, see who we got around. Bill, good evening, Bill. How are you, my friend?
Hey, I'm having a good day. Yesterday, I finally hit my 1,000.
Well, good man. Well done. Congratulations. Well done. Ken, good evening, Ken. Is that a new haircut, mate?
Or just over at my mum's today, hanging out.
Ah, okay. Wayne, good evening, my friend. How are you?
Good evening, Phil. And Ken, you should have a green shirt on, green T-shirt.
That was yesterday.
Oh, yes, there you go. There's the green T-shirt. Hello, Henry. How are you, my friend?
Good. How you doing?
Klaus. Guys, Henry's in charge for a minute because I got to let me dog out. Hang on a second. Henry, you're in charge.
All right. Let's see what we can give away. Okay.
Yeah.
We have all kinds of stuff to give away today.
Today we're giving away a fine house in England.
Trip to Hawaii. Let's see, a dog. Klaus, what are you doing? Did you get that whole cut?
Yeah.
Nice.
I heard that, Henry. I
did.
that.
I did. Oh.
What's left, Klaus?
I got the whole cut. I got the concrete is poured at the bottom of the hole. So I'm basically left with it curing, and I need to paint it, and lift has to come in. And I have to clean up a fair amount of concrete dust.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Oh. Now, the frame that you had built that goes on top, that fit in there good?
I ordered it yesterday. Actually, I called the local machine shop and say, come on over, bring your own tape measure, and make one for me, stainless type of overhang height, all that. Get it done, and they're working on it.
Nice.
So yeah, and thank you. If any of you ever get the bright idea of start cutting in the concrete floor in your shop,
Oh,
don't.
Yeah.
Or pay someone.
Just live with the backaches of not having a lift. Just don't.
No,
Holy.
Klaus,
it
did you
is.
try it with the water or no?
Huh?
Did you try it wet or no?
We did both.
Yeah.
Wet is much better than dry cutting, but
Cleaner.
you've seen my shop on videos,
I was
right?
gonna say, what's
And-
worse,
and-
slurry
and
or dust?
that slurry that comes out,
Yeah.
that is nasty stuff.
Mm.
It creeps in and then it sort of semi-hardens. So yeah. So no, but I'm in the process of cleaning up after all the process. I just returned all the tools I borrowed. I returned them this afternoon. Tomorrow is general cleanup. Go to the dump, get stuff out, and then it's big time cleaning next week. Everything, yeah.
How much rubble you got left? Do you still got a lot of rubble left?
It's all gone.
That's
This week I would I'd fill the trailer the night before. I go to work. I come back. I go to the dump, get rid of that. Come back, load the trailer for the next day. And
Did you say
so I've done that
weigh
all
you
week.
or no?
I'm really good with the shovel these days.
Do they weigh you in and out, Klaus, or no?
Huh?
Do they weigh you in and
Sorry?
out? Do they weigh you, or is it free?
Kenny?
no, it's
At the
not
dump.
scrap, Ken. We don't need to weigh in. Not if it's just ordinary rubble, it just gets.
Yeah. See,
Yes,
with us,
yes,
if it's
recycled.
considered building material, they want you to weigh in and out.
We don't have that over here.
No. It's free. You just
we
it's
pay
free.
by
We
the
just-
pound.
Yeah. No, we don't pay anything. Here it's free.
Nice.
It's part of the small tax bill we pay.
Yeah. The thing is, as you start clearing up all that dust and stuff, if you start getting it wet, it turns into like a slurry, and it's a nightmare to try and get rid of. Then, you've got to keep it as
Hank,
dust.
is it me or is it the other connections? It's kind of choppy here.
No,
You're
Yeah,
okay
I know.
here.
Wayne was lagging a little bit too. Am I lagging
think
at
it
all?
might-
I
think it
see
might be-
everybody fine.
I see everybody's looking good. No problem.
Yeah, it's me. I mean, everyone except Hank and Bill are choppy. Must be me.
Might well be
Check the
close.
connection, give it a little oil.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
When
no. So I'm on track. I told everybody who called. I've had like 6-7 calls. Oh, can you take care of my lawnmower? Yeah, let's call me back mid-March. I'll be good to go.
Yeah, that's only 2 weeks away, Klaus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
So the pressure's on, but it's good. It's good.
you'll learn to get as much as you can into one sack or whatever it is. I was watching. Where are we?
Yep.
Where are we? Mike Roberts. There we go. We do in my dump price per sack. It's amazing how much you get in one sack. We did that with the laundry bags on the cruise. They do one bag of laundry, and it's amazing how much you can get in that bag.
Yeah. But here it's free. You can as soon as you divide stuff up in like sand, concrete, rubble, styrofoam, plastics, miscellaneous refuse, and that you're good. You can just go in and dump it and be out again. So, but it's pretty good.
I think we're quite lucky over here, like you are, Klaus, on that sort of thing. They're obviously the biggest thing over here is asbestos. Anything to do with asbestos, they really are. They tighten down pretty hard.
Here they want anything asbestos. You have to put on a certain pallet. You can get it from the dump. A certain pallet. You put it on the pallet, and you have to wrap it completely in plastic, and write asbestos on it, and call them. They come pick it up.
Oh yeah, that's it. It's a specialized. I think it has to be buried in certain places as well, as far as I know. But
yeah.
I see Bruce is around. Good evening, Bruce. I hope you've got the. I'll pop the invite out for you, my friend, just to make sure we got you around.
Senor Bruce, ¿Cómo está?
Senor, yes, senor, yes. That's very
Bruce
true.
is flying me and John Clem out to Mexico next year, first class.
I
Ah,
see John
I
was
want-
eating his hot dogs and taters on Facebook the other day. He was
They look nice. I don't care what people say. I mean, Danes pride themselves of making the best hot dogs. No, they don't.
No. What are
The Americans
taters?
make the best hot dogs.
Never heard of them.
End of story. Yeah.
That's not something to be proud of. The best hot dog.
Why not?
Well,
It's
it's hot
important.
dogs. It's what's left when you're making real food.
No, it's not.
What is? I got to ask the question for it. What is tater tots? I've never heard of them.
Pressed
Really?
together
Bruce?
potatoes.
Little
are they?
little
It's hash
potato
browns rolled in a ball.
yeah, little potato dumplings type of thing. So
Well, it's like a hash
really
brown
ju-
potato,
re-
but smashed into like a little drum shape.
Okay.
They're very good.
Really
food.
good.
They're full of grease and fried potato.
Yeah, no nutritional
Yeah.
Good
value.
stuff.
Exactly. It's a basic food group. You should get it.
It's not something we see over here in the UK. I'll be honest with you.
Where did we?
Oh, Phil, you have them. You just call it something different. It's like it's like a fried chip, but it's been mushed and compressed and then fried.
It's
Oh, it's
definitely
like
a
a-
manufactured food.
What's
It's a hash brown. It's a hash brown.
Yeah, we got hash browns. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hash brown. That's a little round circle of hash brown.
It's rolled
Ah.
up in the machine. There we go.
Looks
Yeah.
like something a moose does.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
If they taste like
No
hash browns,
nutritional value whatsoever.
Ooh.
Little different
Yeah.
color though.
You know,
Zero.
for centuries it was just calories that kept people alive. Now everybody's worried about what's in what. You know.
yeah.
I tell you what,
I mean,
in case we
I-
have people, guys, look at this. Where are we? Rob, where are you, mate? You're in darkness, mate. Put your lights on.
Rob.
You can afford it.
Rob, you're playing Darth Vader. Come on back
Yeah.
to the bright side or the
Come
light
on, you
side.
can afford the electric, Rob. Put it on.
Evening, how we doing?
How you doing, mate?
At
How
first
you
I
doing?
thought it was John Clem in the dark again.
Yeah.
No,
John is
it's
always
me.
in the dark.
Hey, Rob.
The floating head.
Let me try and get some more lights on this situation.
I'm going to say we'll have a whip round for you so you can buy your electric, mate, if you like. Put it in the meter.
What are you in a car?
I am, yeah, I'm in car, yeah.
Ah. He's driving.
How we
eh?
doing? Everyone
Good.
all right?
We're good, mate. And it's good to see you, Rob. How's things going, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, buddy. I'm, I'm good. Yeah,
It's good stuff, mate.
No.
Yeah.
not as well as Bruce. Looking like a bronze god.
To be honest with you, Bruce is better looking, Rob. To be fair, mate. To be fair.
I don't dispute that, me, Conk.
How's that Land Rover going? Good.
Yeah, it's going.
Where's it going?
Yeah, I've been working on it today. I've put a lot of rust treatment on it. So,
Cheers,
and I'm
cheers, Klaus.
Huh?
welding a few
Cheers. I am
bits
so
here
far.
and there.
Cheers.
I haven't got one. I'm driving. Enjoy.
I've got a nice porter in the fridge. I'm saving that for later.
Now, you
It's a
see,
little-
Rob, if you were in Texas, it wouldn't matter if you were driving.
Yeah.
Can you get enough air in that fridge to live?
I don't live there. I just visit it often.
I must admit, in my shop, there's a mini fridge, and there's
It's
normally
too early
something
for
in there.
this.
I can always go and check, make sure it's not gone off, like So I have to
Too
get rid of
early
it
for
quick.
me. Too early for me.
Bruce, you
Wayne,
always
did
say
you get
that.
if you
You
got
al-
the
Bruce,
envelope
you
yet?
always say that.
Well, we're going out tonight, so I got to behave.
So if you start early, you can get a rest period, and then you're ready to go out later.
Prime
Twice in a
motor.
day. Twice in one day. Ooh. Hey, congrats, Bill, by the way.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
One
congratulations,
Yeah.
Bill.
I don't know if you guys have seen it, but the last video I did was in Mix Shop.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Wasn't that cool?
Yeah.
You'd never guess it was 5,000 miles away or whatever it is.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually right in there. And when he moves, what's behind him is there. It's very well done.
That took it took half hour to shoot the video and 4 hours to get all the movement all right with the background.
That's when you don't want to
That
move
looks-
too much.
I look forward to watching that, Bill.
That's pretty cool. I mean, you couldn't tell I wasn't sitting in Mick's shop while I was doing it. I sent him a comment on his video today because he set the camera up and then walked in front of it in his backyard. I went, oh, now you gave me a picture of the backyard to work with.
Nothing, yeah,
and the
without
dog's
him in
running
it.
across it, and I could fit that in.
How
What's
long
the,
ago did you do that video?
Sorry.
How long ago did you do that video?
2 days?
Yeah, I probably started it a week ago.
Oh yeah, because I haven't seen that one, and I
Well,
think
yeah, I
I
just
just
put it out.
watched your latest video.
Yeah,
I put it out yesterday because I knew I was going to hit 1,000 yesterday,
Okay.
and because Mick got me started to my first 100. 100. So I said, I'm going to save this one. I'm going to keep it in my pocket, and I worked around it and left it there until I knew I was right on the border. I said, I'm going to put it out there.
Good.
Congratulations, Bill.
And I only lost 4 subscribers when they saw his shop. No.
That's not how it goes, right? You do something
4?
ultimately cool and you lose 5 people. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, right.
But
Sometimes it really is that way. Like the mini me, I love it, but every time I put a mini me video out, I lose 3 people.
You
Yeah,
say
you
that
and the other
guy's
two.
now at the heady number of 329 since last week. So there we go.
Yeah, you lost one. You had
I'm flying.
330.
I'm flying. I'll tell you.
You got to pump you and Henry up there.
So I'm just taking a break, you guys.
Henry, Henry, how many you got, mate? About 10,000, isn't it?
No, I got like 421. But you know what? It doesn't really matter because I'm not in it for the subscribers. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah. I
Oh,
must
wait,
admit,
oh
mate,
no,
I'm the
Hank.
same.
Wait till you hit 1,000, then you start kind of paying attention. 'Cause
Not really.
You got
oh,
to.
You're not
I
there
think
yet.
I checked once a week, clear up until it hit 950.
I mean,
Yeah.
I look at my subscriber count. Of course I do, but
Yeah.
do I care? No, I really don't.
Not everybody in your whole country.
Well, whatever. But still,
For
I
me-
don't care. I don't care. I mean,
It doesn't matter.
I'm actually doing. Believe it or not, I'm not doing my videos for you guys. I'm doing them for me.
Right. And Phil,
Amen.
if you only have 300 something, you know what? You're doing great because we're still here. We
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
you.
Correct.
You
And
are.
everybody's got to think if you've got 300 subscribers, that's 300 people willing to watch you work on a lawnmower. Just
Yeah.
300 is pretty friggin'
On a
impressive.
mobility scooter.
And as long as you got your channel, it allows you to stay in the shop, away from the wife. Right, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Do you
the
know-
one.
Do you know, I enjoyed this more than anything on the Saturday night. I know sometimes it can, it can be a bit of a bind, and a bit of all the rest of it. But I enjoy this more than worrying about subs because you get a
Yeah.
chance to speak to people you would normally never get a chance to.
Is it me or is Phil choppy? Is that my?
No, Phil's
I
fine.
think
all right.
it looks good.
It's just
No,
you, Klaus.
spot on.
The signal goes a long way to get clear to your
No,
country.
no, but I mean, it's kind of weird.
I think it goes. Your
Well,
signal
well,
goes like that.
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, Ken doesn't say much. I don't know, but Hank and you, Bill and Bruce, you're coming in completely clear. But whenever Phil says something, it gets choppy. Just him.
Is that not his accent?
Not choppy from my end.
I
So-
went through that on mine a few weeks ago, and I had the cable company run new lines for me. And since I've got brand new fiber box out front, the cable company is really ambitious to keep people happy. And it all went away, and it's all been super ultra sharp since then.
It's sort of not helping me out here.
I'm telling you, it might be your connection to the box.
Well, you know what? With
You know,
Phil,
it might be. I don't know. It's just
With Phil, it
weird
probably-
that 3 or 4
Oh,
of
no.
you are coming through completely clear, and
yeah, that
some are
happens all the
choppy.
time.
Yeah.
So
maybe.
with Phil, he probably bounces from where he's living over to Microsoft Alley over in San Francisco, and then it bounces over to Africa, and then up over to Denmark, and then back to England.
Could be. Yeah, you're right.
Who knows where
You're
it
right,
goes,
Bruce. It might be
According to
that.
Michael Roberts, Danish Wi-Fi is always choppy. I can't believe that.
Good
Oh.
one, Michael.
I thought that
And,
said wife. I thought that said wife.
yeah. Well,
Wait,
well,
I didn't realize it until just-
they're bound they're bouncy too, or choppy, or whatever.
Yeah, Wi-Fi is always choppy. Yeah.
So I'm in the middle of editing hell right now. I went to that chalk fest. You guys remember me saying I'm going to go to this chalk, where they do art on the sidewalks, but it's real good art. And I'm trying to do a before and after shot of each one. Oh my god! Of course, I don't film it with that in regard. I just film it random. So I'm sticking shot number 26 in with shot 6 and shot 17 in with shot 12.
It'll be a video collage
Yeah.
puzzle. It'll be
POS. Trudy says, "Well, I've got one on Facebook that is just perfect. It shows everyone before and then everyone after." I says, "Yeah, but it doesn't come from me."
Hey, John T is having a problem, I guess, with redecorating the front room. Let's give him some help. What does he need?
I'll give you a tip there, John T. Pay somebody to do it.
Yeah.
It's easier.
Get married. Somebody will tell you what to do.
Long gone. That's long gone.
Nothing worse than hanging wallpaper.
Yeah.
We when we moved in here, everything was covered in what they call wood chip paper.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you guys in America ever had wood chip paper, but
No.
it's basically, as it says, bits of wood all in the paper. Then you paint it, and it's an absolute devil to get off the
Well, I can't
wall.
imagine.
It's unbelievable.
It withstand the nuke.
It went well. Awful stuff. So we eventually got rid of it all. There's no plain walls now, but don't ever get involved with wood chip paper. If you look it up, Ken, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's awful stuff.
Thanks, Kenny.
I'm just thinking there's someone on a turntable with a blindfold with cans of paint just going like that. You know?
Yeah. And they call that art.
Yeah, art.
Yeah, art. Yeah, they sell it for thousands of pounds, don't they? You know, we could all do it.
There's one.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, there's 33 people in the house right now. So by the time this is done, I want to see Wayne have at least 33 subscribers. What do you got right now, Wayne?
Who?
You.
It's got like 50,000 or something.
No, I don't have any.
Well,
it's his
Jake,
kid.
Well,
my boy, he's got them all.
Yeah,
He's
Wayne
got,
lives vicariously through Jake.
He's got
Yeah.
72.3.
Wow.
That's
He
not
passed me. No, he passed me like a rocket ship and just kept right on going.
yeah.
He's got great content. That's, you know.
Yeah,
Absolutely fantastic content.
How much does he put out?
Put his,
And
put his link out, Wayne. You want on the comments? Put his link out. See what we can do for him, mate.
I don't know how to do that. I'm not savvy in this shit.
Someone will put his link in.
Jake's the IT guy at Eliminator. I just go on lives and talk and try to save you, Phil.
It's actually nice to see you anyway, Wayne. Nice to see you.
Too, Rob. If Jake puts up the video of me flipping on the ice in the driveway, loading up a snowblower in a friend's truck with the ramps today, I thought I broke my ankle. It'll go viral. It'll get millions of videos of the old man taking the big flop.
Whoa.
Hello, fellow eliminators.
There he
Welcome.
is.
There you go.
Gotta die.
Yeah, Bruce, you gotta say welcome to the future.
Yeah, Bruce, the beard's a little off on color, though.
Yeah.
That's called ash blonde, Wayne. Ash
Yeah.
blonde, it's called.
Yeah.
Same as
Have you done any metal detecting? Bruce?
I've always blamed mine down to using whitening toothpaste. As it dribbles onto the beard, it whitens your beard. Is that right, Henry?
Stuck it up.
Oh, it is. It is. Mine's black usually, you know.
I dyed mine white and I just left a little bit of brown.
Oh, you did that, huh?
hard.
Salt and pepper. It's called salt and pepper. We call that, mate.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Bruce, Rob asked questions to you.
Oh,
What was that?
do. Have you done any metal detecting?
Yes,
Cool.
I've
You
got.
found anything?
Yeah, I found 107 pesos. Just a sec, and then a small bracelet that pretty corroded, so that means it's real silver, and a bunch of junk. I keep the junk until we leave.
You clean the beach.
107 pesos. How much is that in dollars?
Top to date, mate.
That's about
5 cents.
no.
Yeah,
A peso is worth a U.S. nickel.
Yeah, it's about 5 or 6 cents each. So it's $4 or $5.
Yeah.
$6 maybe.
Well, I feel. No, I can't. Oh, that just hurts.
Oh no!
Oh, that's some. Look at that.
Whoa.
There you go, Wayne.
Oh,
Tim put up your link.
Yeah. Oh, that's so dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh my lord!
End up under the
Is
ice.
he pushing the truck or is the truck pulling
I'm
him?
going to say that Ken is pretty strong pushing that truck, isn't it?
There goes the truck.
Yeah, heading for the lake.
I don't like watching people slip. Makes me scary.
Looks like Jim Condon.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. You just stand there and go with it.
Oh. They're laughing
love
because they're
those.
young.
Yep.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
gonna be
but
bad.
Brucey taking out the trash.
if the luck's a wee fella, we have busted legs, ankles, ribs, the whole lot.
Yeah.
But think about it. If it's that slippery and you're cleaning your car because you want to go driving,
Why would you do that?
yeah.
Oh, see, I mean, you can imagine me on the ice, can't you, guys? You know, I'm like,
Oh,
I'm like a dyslexic.
That's gotta
that
hurt.
hurt.
Ow.
That's gotta hurt. I can't watch it.
Yes.
I literally cannot watch it. Thanks, Ken.
I was raised on skates, so I
Members of home, Bruce, right?
That was
What's
Trudy.
that, Klaus?
Hello, Trudy.
No,
That
that's
was
our
Trudy right in the background.
friend. That's our friend from home. She's here for about 12 days.
So it's not Trudy. Where's
No.
Trudy?
That's Carol. Trudy's at the pool.
Ah.
We got 2 inches of frozen ice here on our street. So Jake's got pictures of people skating with skates, like ice hockey skates,
yeah.
down the streets, down
Cool.
the sidewalks, down the trail paths.
Wow.
I heard
Yeah,
you're
it's
getting
bad.
snow in Connecticut. Are you guys getting snow, Ken?
Yeah, we got about an inch. That's about it. Because it's cold. It's like
What is
15
on there,
degrees.
Henry?
Yeah, there you go.
Ni-
That's it.
oh, that looks nice, Henry. That looks nice.
That's today.
What's the dog doing, Henry?
Oh, he's looking at the tree. There's something
Yeah.
stuck up in the tree.
A squirrel or something there, then.
No, it's a stuffed animal. That
Yeah, I
we
thought it
bought.
was real when I first went over there. It's like concrete or something.
Yeah, the dog's made out of concrete.
I bet he's got a stiff neck.
Yep.
Actually, the UPS man leaves dog bones on top of his head.
Really?
Yeah,
That's a UPS man with a sense of humor.
yeah.
Well, yeah, he's not getting chased by that dog.
No,
Dick Small Engines. Good evening, sir.
Hello, Dick. How we doing, mate?
They did.
There you go, guys.
I just watched Dick's last video. It was pretty good. Well, we're Dick Small Engines.
His accent is his
44
accent,
in the
Dick.
house, would you believe? 44 in the house. How about that, eh?
Brilliant, that Conk.
That's good.
Yeah.
44. How many likes? I mean, Jesus
I don't know. I
Christ.
can't ever see that, mate. To be honest with you.
29
Give-
now.
Give
No,
that
wow.
thumbs up to the top comment.
Oh, come on, get him up.
Get them up there, yeah. Just to let you know as well, some of you may probably already realise that next Saturday I shan't be here. I've got a meeting, but Mick's going to take it on. So
Oh
everybody's.
no, not that guy.
I knew that'd cheer you up.
Is that- Can there be
Okay.
anyone? Someone else, Conker. That guy is just.
Yeah.
Is he going to
I
have
do
Pip
have-
with him? Pip going to be with him?
I do have a mystery object again this evening,
nice.
but you imagine it's going to go totally tits up as it always does.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the effort that counts, Phil. Okay.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Are you sure you want that Mick guy to do it? I mean, Ken would be
I'm
happy.
ready to be shot down in flames. Put it that way.
Kenny would be
All right.
happy to do it. I mean,
I hate to leave, but I want to get my video done before the end of the year.
Oh,
So I'm gonna go work on it for a few minutes and I'll come back.
All right, Bruce. If you
Bye,
come
guys.
back-
Take care, Bruce.
see you, Bruce.
Nice to see you, Rob, too. It's been a while, eh, buddy?
You too, mate. Take care, buddy.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're wondering where John Clem is, he's promoting his wife.
He's
know,
campaigning.
Campaigning, yeah. And
Oh,
Wow.
I donated to his campaign because it's all self-funded, but to Lisa, so she can become the head Florence medicine.
Where can you do that?
On her Facebook page or
Is
his
it Facebook or what is it?
Yeah,
Is it
Facebook page. Yeah.
Can
you show
send
us how
me?
to do it, Henry? Maybe one or two.
Yeah, get a link. If we can get a link thrown up.
Yeah, get it out.
Yeah, let's see
Well,
if we can
I
help.
would go to John
We
Clem ask for his
Lisa
address.
in
That'd be
charge.
the
We
easiest
don't
way.
want John in charge. We want Lisa in charge.
Yeah. No, John is just the supplier for Lisa's work.
There you go.
And
Well,
what's his
if
wife
we can
running
help
for?
out in any way, Henry, if you can see what we can do. Every little helps, as they say.
What's his wife running for?
Coroner
Coroner.
for the county.
Coroner. All right. You got to get voted in to be a coroner.
Absolutely.
To be in the head. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Well, the
wow.
good thing is you never get customer complaints in that job.
Bill, you got my wife laughing at that one. She's
No
like,
Oh,
Maybe some of you should change profession. Nah, I'm kidding.
Yeah, if you could put that in the chat, Ken, I'm sure you can.
Well, I'm just looking at John's Facebook page now. I'm looking to see if there's a link to that.
yeah, Randy, I saw it.
Randy, I didn't. No, sorry. No.
Yeah,
Well,
you
on
add,
in
you add
Lisa
money
Clem,
to your invoice if there's dog poop on the tires or any equipment that comes in. You just add more to the labor part of it to cover the
Fif-
cost of
fif-
washing it off.
Hold on, $65 US.
Not
If
that much.
if it smells of dog poo, that's a surcharge. $65 for a clean.
Yeah, we charge about a half an hour to power wash a riding mower to get it all off the tires.
Yep.
Yeah, it's even worse as cat shit. I'll tell you, cat shit's worse than dog shit, mind you.
Yeah, it is. But
None of it
it's,
tastes that good anyway.
Yeah, I think the cat stuff hardens up faster and it doesn't stick to those wheels as much as the dogs do. It's smaller diameter.
Wayne,
So it's all about volume, Phil. Volume.
one thing it does, Wayne, it stops you from biting your nails.
yeah, guys. I
That'll do it.
actually had a guy call me yesterday, and he was asking for service on a tractor, and we were talking about it. He says, "How much is it?" I said, "I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with your tractor, but yeah, but I'm into saving some money." I said, "You know what? You want to save money? Make sure it's clean and washed when it gets here."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says, "What do you mean?" I mean, it cost you $65 to have it washed. You wash it? I said, if it's necessary, yes. What do you mean necessary? I said, well, if I need to go into the carburetor and it's full of fluff and dust, I wash it. You do? Yeah, I do. $65. So you want to save that? Clean it before you bring it.
Yeah. I use.
You know what? You know what the guy said? Oh, I'm not sure. I kind of want to do that, but you said you were into saving money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay. Bring it. I'll look at it. And I'll wash it and charge him an extra $65 for the
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah.
crazy, that, innit?
Some people are idiots. They really are. I mean,
Mm.
if you're into saving money for real, do the effort.
Absolutely. Yeah. I
Well,
use.
why-
5 minute,
Guys on
5 minute
YouTube.
job.
And do it yourself.
Yeah.
Just watch the YouTube channels. You can do it yourself if you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
So there's no. Yeah, I don't know. Some people are just.
What have you got, Henry? Come on, mate.
in the private chat for you guys, I put the address so where you could donate.
But that's the address. How do you donate?
Is that on the Facebook, that?
I checked.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
got it. I got it, Henry.
Well, if we click on that link, it takes to the Facebook. Is that right?
No,
Henry?
no,
No, it takes you to their house.
no.
Ah,
No,
Hi, John.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'll ask John, and we'll see. Maybe she's got a PayPal or something
He's
Yeah,
bound to
maybe
have
Or
something.
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe.
Yeah, because
Oh,
GoFundMe
right.
doesn't take
Okay.
anything.
I don't know what that is. We don't have that here. But then again, I can't vote.
Oh, if you guys want to laugh, you know, I
No.
changed my hair color at the ends a couple of weeks ago, hoping that my wife would cut it. Turns out she likes it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
So now it's
For Christ's sake, Bill, you're not doing too well, are you?
no. It was
Your tactics are not working.
yeah. So like that much of it now at the end is red.
Did it stain the pillowcase?
Yes, but
Ah,
but
what
I
are we
saw
talking
it
about
coming.
here, Henry? Hang on a minute. What are we talking about? What stains the pillowcase here, Wayne?
his hair. He dyed the back
thank
of it
Christ,
red.
I wonder if you're talking
Yeah,
about.
it's not a little bit. It's very very red.
And when I saw it the first time, I said, you know what? You're going to likely stain nice pillowcases up. He never thought of that.
No, I didn't. But you made me think about it, and I put old flannel pillowcases that I didn't love
Good
on,
man.
and they had little red tint to them on it.
Oh dear, oh dear. I think we better move on from that one.
Yeah, it did not go as planned at all.
Oh dear, oh dear. Did you guys hear at the beginning? We are now blessed with a new granddaughter, by the way.
Yeah, congratulations.
Hey.
24-hour old she is, bless her. And Anne knitted a jummy, we call them a coat or something like that. So she brought home today with a hat and coat and gloves and God knows what else, bless. She's about that big, like, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
Now you could eat them when they're like that, couldn't you? You really could, bless them. Yeah.
Phil, I worry that you thought about that.
Yeah. It's really, really chuffed. I said before, I love granddaughters especially because you can give them a cuddle and stuff. The grand boys, it's definitely grandsons, I should say, definitely fishing, hunting, shooting, fishing, and playing football and stuff. But yeah, whatever.
And the best part, you've missed out. You can hand them back.
Absolutely, Rob, you're so right. Every time they come around here, they all leave, you know, and we end up in a sticky house. Everything is sticky, you know.
Yeah.
Television screens got marks all over it, and one of them has got a fascination with electric sockets. Likes to stick his fingers in the holes, you know. Oh, for goodness sake! And we're quite lucky here in the UK that we have an earth plug that is not live until there's a 3-pin plug, and the top pin, when it goes into the socket, opens up the plugs so it can be charged, you know. But even so,
the skinny one completes the connection.
I've got them here, I think, somewhere. They're force plugs, you know, so you put them in there, blanks it all off. Frightened me to death because electric is can't see it, you can't smell it, but you can feel it.
But you're running 220 over there too, right?
240.
240.
240.
240 over here, yeah. Give you a bit of a jolt if you touch it.
All right.
Yeah.
Right, gents, I'm going to drop down and I'll talk in chat. It was lovely to see you, and thanks for having me up, Conk.
Brilliant, Rob. It's lovely to see you again, mate. Lovely to see you.
And congratulations on the grandchild. And Bill, 1,000 sub, mate. Keep going.
Yep.
I appreciate it.
So,
Take care, gents. Take care, all.
Stay in touch, mate. Have a good one.
Rob.
See you later.
All the best,
Take
mate.
care.
All the very best.
so Phil, how come the older we get grandkids? I got one 3 weeks ago. Now you got one. It's like
Yeah, it's not a competition, Henry. I said to my son, it's all very well. I said, but you've got to learn to keep it in your pants.
yeah,
We can't
that's
go
what
on
I
like
told
this.
my son.
And they said we're looking for babysitters now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, don't come here, mate. Don't come here. No, wait, no. I don't do that nonsense.
Now, if it was a competition, I'd win.
Why is that?
I've got one great grandson.
Wow.
that is I'm beat on that one. I think.
Yeah. I know. 61.
I'm
I've
not
got a great grandchild. Go figure.
I've got 2 grandchildren in America, in Florida. But they must be old enough now to start reproducing. I don't be careful what I said then.
That's the ones you know of too.
Oh, don't even go that rough. Don't. You know what they say, Henry? Your past will always catch up with you, mate. And it's so true. It really is.
Yeah, you don't know where those gardens are growing.
You know, I always say I've got a little boy, and when you've got a boy, you worry about one boy. When you've got a girl, you worry about all the boys.
Oh, absolutely right. Yeah. It's something about granddaughters or even daughters. You know, you get that protective sort of feeling all the time. You know, you want to wrap them up in cotton wool.
Yeah.
And they're not all perfect, far from it.
Yeah, you've always got that picture of them when they're 6 years old, and when they have a child, you look and you say, "Oh, you're supposed to be 6." You know?
Yeah. And what have you been doing? You know, where's the mucky bugger that's been involved with this nonsense? I need to have a word with him. You know.
That's what I say. If you got a boy, you worry about one boy. If you got a girl, you worry about every single boy on the planet.
Yeah, I know. It's whatever.
Well, with my girl, I just felt sorry for the boys.
You know what our oldest Marcus always said? He said that anytime his daughter would go out on a date, he'd tell the boy that takes her out to go have fun, do whatever he wants. He can take his daughter and do whatever he wants, but keep in mind, when he brings her back, whatever he does to his daughter, he's going to do to him.
Oh dear.
Yeah. And Marcus is a big boy.
Yeah.
He always cracked me up when he say that.
I always wonder what my son's going to do next. I must admit, he keeps up. You know, he's done very well for himself. To be fair to him, but he's now got 3 kids, and I'm thinking, hang on a minute, lad, hang on. You know, might be time to have something sorted out because you're a bit too active, my boy. God knows where he got it from, because it wasn't me. But not nowadays, anyway.
Look what Dick is saying. I have 5 offspring, and I've just invested in a television.
I saw that.
Yeah, it was either that or kill 3 of them.
Wow, there he is. Cool. Dear.
Oh boy.
So what have you guys been up to this week then? You been busy or not?
No.
It's spring. It's spring in Texas. I've been running like a madman.
So it's a bit early for that for us. We're not spring yet. Although we got the daffodils up, the snowdrops are all out, which is great to see, and the crocuses. It's because the springtime is probably the best time of the year, in fact, when everything's just starting to wake up again. You know, it's
Connecticut's
then the grass starts growing.
Yeah, Connecticut's very depressing because we get that on and off snow and the foggy, cloudy, rainy type of atmosphere, you know.
And short days in the winter.
It's very depressing, you know.
And how long does it go on for, Henry, like that?
Until March, at least.
Oh yeah. Well, March is next week, isn't it? So there's light at the end of the tunnel, hopefully.
Yeah, another 6 weeks probably a winter for us.
Yeah. Ours is we get through this now. We still got frost tonight, for instance. It's gone down to 0 tonight. But that's the price we have to pay for the lovely sunny days that we're currently having, you know.
Right.
So it's a balancing act, I suppose. But we do know one thing: it will get better.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely will.
I mean, I've started getting stuff in now. I was saying earlier on, you know, another service has come in tonight or this afternoon, and I've just finished 2. So yeah, it's good. Nice to see it coming back in again, because I don't mind the servicing. You can turn them around quite quickly. It's when you start flipping, ordering bits, repairing things, you think to yourself, is it really worth it sometimes? You know?
Well, I went to a guy yesterday that had 10 weed eaters, 5 lawn mowers, and 2 rototillers. And I drove 60 miles each way to go take a look at them to buy them. There wasn't one thing made in the last 20 years in his entire building.
Wow.
All junk.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah. No, not this.
Oh. Okay.
I've
No, there
picked
wasn't
up
anything there. There was a 2-stroke weed eater lawnmower that I did think about, but I thought I'd never be able to sell it when I got it running. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to be realistic in the whole thing, haven't you? Really.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I bought this week. I bought in a Quellcast 35S lawn scarifier. You know, for the scarifier. Now, those, I don't know if you may or may not know, the Quellcast mowers, they have like a cartridge system. Either it's a grass cutting cylinder or a scarifier. You know, get rid of the moss and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, the scarifier is what everybody wants because they're expensive. And I picked one up yesterday, and that's in the shop now to start cleaning up one thing and another, get that out. I'm hoping to double my money on that one, all being well.
Does it have the springs or the flailing tines?
That's the springs. I also got a whole brand new bag full of springs. It come with a deal, and the box, but there's no on those particular machine. It has like a rack that supports the box, and that's missing.
Yeah.
But I mean, Mick said this morning, you know, guys know, make one. Well, to be honest with you, I can't be bothered. You know, it's. I mean, I'll buy one for £26, but what's the point? I haven't got the grass cut. You know. But there we go.
What happened to Klaus?
I don't know. I've lost him.
He said his signal was getting rough. Everybody was scratchy.
Oh, hello. It's Tim. Hello, Tim. How are you doing, mate?
Tim.
I'm doing very well, thank you. Yourself?
Good to see you, mate. How you keeping?
Bill?
All right?
I'm doing good, thanks, Conk.
Well done, mate. Well done. It's
I'm just trying to get stuff sorted for the season starting, so and trying to get other stuff repaired that I've been given and get it sold.
Are you getting stuff, plenty of work starting to come in now, Tim, up your end?
Well, I don't service mowers. I just I've had people give me mowers that they've not got working in that, and they've given them to me. So I'm going to work on them and get them going and then sell them.
Yeah, well, flip them. Yeah, that's it. The way to go.
Tim, when do you start mowing again? A couple of weeks?
March, second week in March.
Yeah, our grass hasn't started growing here yet.
No.
We had green thumb. You guys in America don't know if you have green thumb, but they you have a contract with them, and basically it's chemicals that it's either a weed killer or fertilizer or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
And they were around this week, and like everything else, they put all the prices up. Would you believe? Again.
Yeah.
Yeah, no matter what, everybody's putting their prices up. No matter who it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone up. Yeah, I couldn't believe it actually. I mean, the guy's here when he comes around with one of these little trolley things that spreads, you know, the granules around. I suppose he does the front and the back garden. He can do the whole lot in less than 10 minutes. You know, and there's.
I know, and he charges you £200, right?
Well, no, not that much, mate. But I mean, we've done 4 times a year. It's about £23 each time, so about £100 a year.
No, that's not too bad. My guys charge like $80 for like a
really.
The council round here, to cut it for the full season charge £130.
Yeah. Mine's a yearly.
And that's about
thing.
4 cuts a year.
For 1,000.
Yeah. Mine was
I'll bet I spend $300 a year on fertilizer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think the first time they ever did it, they did a weed control. Yeah, the very first treatment they did. And about 2 weeks later, we ended up with dirt. There wasn't a serious grass. It was all weed.
They always tell you, it'll take 2 or 3 years before it starts.
Turns out you didn't have any grass under the weeds, eh?
Yeah, or we can reseed it for you. Yeah, right.
First application is pre-emergent, and then a weed control after that.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're doing pre-emergence now here, even in the snow they do it.
Yeah, pre-emergent is right now as early as possible. So all those seeds of the weeds can't germinate. You know?
Okay, yeah. Well,
I've done that before. I killed my back grass off. I sprayed weed killer, then I ended up killing all my back grass off.
Yeah.
I had to reseed it.
Yeah, we have to keep the dogs. We have to keep the dogs off it for a few hours once they've done it all. But I guess it's obviously I guess all of it's poisonous to animals, I guess. I don't know.
You got to remember, more isn't better in fertilizer.
No. Often is better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Half the rate and half the rate, when you
Twice,
take
twice the spread.
Yeah.
So lucky enough, he put this stuff down. It was only 2 or 3 days ago. He did the lawns, and the following day it rained heavily. So hopefully it would have washed it all in. Well, that's what I'm hoping anyway.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
all depends on what they're putting down. Sometimes you've got to leave it on the leaf itself. It's called broadleaf killer.
Right.
It sits on the leaf, and the leaf absorbs the poison. And if it rains, it just washes it off.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, what I do is that
if you do weed and feed, you do it on wet grass. If you're doing straight fertilizer, you put it on and then water the grass.
I have a product. It's called MCPA. It kills everything except grasses. And I fertilize my lawn. Wait until it's rained down. But when you can see the lawn's kind of starts to grow, that's when I spray it. It works much better then.
Yeah, we've got problems with thatch at the moment. From last year, from the summer, it killed everything.
Yeah,
we got patches of thatch, where the grass is not coming up through. So I'll probably use this scarifier over it to get rid of it all.
Yeah, I do that. I do that every spring. I scarify my lawn. And then
petrol one.
No, it's one of the good ones, but it and then I reseed. I spray new seeds on it.
In the spring?
Yeah.
Wow. Because usually in the fall's better seeding.
Yeah, but but when we get down to like June, July, I can see that there are little new grasses coming up all around, and it's one go, so I don't have to do it in fall, because usually fall here is pretty wet, and you don't want to do this scarifying and seeding and stuff when it's really wet, because
Wash it off.
Yeah, well, it the existing grass plants gets uprooted if it's too wet, so I do it in spring. It works fine. I usually have a green lawn.
If it works for you, that's the best.
Yeah.
I've heard about that whole wet thing where water actually falls out of the sky.
Yeah.
I don't see it much. Yeah, I live on the edge of a desert, so I don't see a whole lot of that happen. Usually it comes out of the ground in little pipes.
but Bill, you're supposed to move.
I'm working on it.
After that, you'll know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah. It just doesn't rain here. And when it does rain, it's ice.
Yeah.
It's hail.
Yeah.
So when it does rain, I have to replace all the skylights and the windows in the cars.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but it's it depends on where you are and how the climate is. I mean, I start to fertilize my roses in March 1st. Typically, it's a good time. And then the lawn gets it at April 1st, and then every other month.
Have you got a big garden, Klaus?
Nope.
No.
No. Just a small, 700 square meters.
Well, yeah, that's pretty big compared to over here in the UK. Most places in the UK don't have over large gardens.
No. I mean, I do all the right things, and I still get moss growth in my lawn. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. It just comes.
Does moss grow on the north side? Isn't it?
Huh?
Moss grows on the north side of everything. Is that right? On the north side?
Well, yeah.
It grows everywhere where the other vegetation doesn't grow fast enough.
Yeah. Now, Klaus, anytime you do any grinding on any metal surface, like if you're sharpening your mower blades, do it on that moss.
Yeah, I spray every spring. I spray an iron sulfate solution onto my lawn. The problem is that it kills the moss, but if the conditions for the rest of the lawn isn't there, and there's not enough sunlight and there's too much moisture, it just comes back. And as I say, I do everything right, and I still have moss growth in my lawn, and you can't get rid of it. You can fight it, and you can try and do the best for the lawn, but it still comes back.
Try regular iron filings. If you could buy iron filings and spread it.
Yeah. I buy it's iron sulfate. It's a powder that I water out, and that's the same thing. The same thing that happens. But it's
just go to a grinding shop and get a bucket of swarf.
Yeah.
No, but I mean it's the same thing. I mean, whether you get filings or you use iron sulfate, it's the same thing.
Well, it turns into rust and everything,
Yeah.
and it gets absorbed.
Yeah.
They were saying when you do electrolysis, that's the perfect bath for that.
Yeah.
When it's all done,
perfect. But it's the same
Is
thing.
that-
It's
and
iron.
that
It's
works
iron
all the-
sulfate.
all the
It's
lawn.
rusted iron. It's
Yeah.
But surely all the rust of that sticks to the electrodes, Ken, doesn't it? When you do.
Yeah, but you ever see the bath when you get done? It's like a nice rusty, murky.
Yeah.
It's all in solution, Phil.
And that's liquid iron sulfate.
Yeah.
So you
And
can spray that in the
I
garden.
buy iron sulfate.
Yeah, that'll kill moss in a heartbeat.
Like I think I buy
wow.
10 pounds every time, and I mix it up with the water and I spray it out, and it works instantly. That the moss dies and the grass turns greener instantly. But even if I do that once, maybe twice a year, I still get over the winter where there's not enough sunlight and the grass is not growing, the moss comes back.
Yeah.
I put down I pH measure my lawn once a year just to make sure I'm not low on lime. And if I'm low on lime, I give lime in the fall as you're supposed to. Dolomite lime, which is apparently
Phil, Hank and I can't see William on the chat.
Yeah.
He's not in the basement.
No, but I mean, even when he comments, I cannot see him, and neither can Hank. I don't know why.
Where are we?
Tar Heel Aerials, his name's called. Yeah, I can see him.
I haven't been on here for a long time. Way back at the beginning, he was there.
I mean, William Tar Heels, William.
Yeah.
Tar Heel Aerials. Yeah, that's William.
I can see him.
Oh,
in the
there
chat.
he is.
There he is. There.
Yeah, he doesn't show up. He doesn't show up on ours.
Yeah, he doesn't show up on ours.
That's because you got the cheap subscription, Kenny.
That's only two from the bottom, Ken. That one.
Yeah, no, not there. Not there.
No.
Over here, Roundup.
And
kills
I
everything.
tried
We don't have grass or anything.
I tried the pop-out chat and the regular chat too.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is.
That's
William saying he can't see you in the chat either.
Oh wait, I could see him only on the StreamYard chat. If I go to the pop-out,
I'm telling you, there's something off for StreamYard.
Hey, click off the pop-off, Hank, and do the other one. See if you can see him. I can see him on that one.
What, on the private chat?
No, I can see him on the StreamYard chat. But I use the pop-out from YouTube. I use the pop-out chat because I can't type in on the StreamYard chat. The box on the bottom doesn't come up on my screen, so I use the pop-out chat.
William also says he can't see you in the chat either, Ken.
Huh,
so
interesting.
I guess you guys just didn't pay enough.
I got the pop-out up there, Ken.
And you could see him in the pop-out?
Hang on.
Like I said, I can see him in the StreamYard, but not in the pop-out one.
I can't even see him in StreamYard.
Yeah, he's in the pop-out.
Oh wow, that's weird.
Weird, yeah.
Well, on mine, I only got the chat and comments, and I see him on the comments.
Yeah, I run YouTube on another computer, just like the regular view for everyone, and he's in there.
Instead of just put that comment on there, Ken.
Yeah, no, I can see. Yeah, it's weird.
Stella says it's probably your.
Yeah, I know I didn't block him or anything. So.
Kenny, Stella says it's probably your YouTube settings, not Conker's.
No, I don't touch anything to do with settings. I've learned my lesson a long time ago. Leave them alone.
Yeah.
I can't be
Oh,
trusted.
and
Yeah.
by the way, I heard that you had a message that a package is coming to you.
Yes,
Phil,
yes, I have, Klaus.
and then when you would get it, you would wear it.
Well, if it was something that could be worn, I'd be wearing it.
It is adult diapers.
Meanwhile,
Hang on, I'm already wearing those. Hang on.
Now I'm
It's called
sorry.
Tenor for Men.
Yeah, and it's for men. No, I'm sorry. Yes, it is exactly what you expect.
That's very, very kind of you, mate. That is extremely kind of you, and I will wear it with pride.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Phil, you just better make sure that Mick doesn't give them away as prizes next week when you're not there.
No, it's just going to wind him up. That's all it will do, Wayne. I know that he's on the side here somewhere. But,
Exactly. That's what this is all about.
yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant, Klaus. I do. Thank you. Very, very, very kind of you.
More
Thank
than welcome.
Very kind of you.
I'm just happy you are creating the framework for a Saturday night pub meeting or whatever we should call this. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, isn't it? As I said, it can be quite a lot of not work as such. Of course, it's not. Bit of a commitment, put it that way.
Yeah.
But it's something I enjoy. In fact, I look forward to it every Saturday. I really do.
Yeah.
It's always a rush to try and get my dinner down the back of my neck before.
You know what? You have
Instead
to
of
set
down
it
the
up
front of you.
sometimes so we get a Saturday night, on the boat.
On the what? Sorry.
On the boat when you're on a cruise.
Yes.
You should have a Conker on location.
Yeah.
On the boat.
The trouble with that is always it's the signal, on boats because they're very, very unreliable.
Okay.
We're actually off again. Funny enough, beginning of April, we sail. I'll give you pre-warning. April the what's it now? February, isn't it? April. We go away on the 1st, I believe, for 2 weeks. So the 1st and the 8th on the Saturdays. So we'll have to get something organised for that for you guys. I have tried to get on before when we've been on the ship. But the Wi-Fi is it's very, very slow, and B it tends to drop out all the time.
Okay, yeah.
But we certainly try.
Just don't get that Mick guy to cover for you. I mean, we got Hank, we got Kenny, we got Bill, we got Wayne. Wayne is a great substitute.
Wayne is a brilliant host.
Absolutely. I mean, just.
If Wayne does a live, I told Jake it would be called SESS, Small Engine Stuff Strictly, or Strictly Small Engine Stuff.
I can do that. I can
boring.
do that.
My wife just yelled out boring. That'd be boring, she says.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a spark plug.
Yeah. This is a carburetor. It's always the problem.
Carburetor.
Have any of you guys ever worked on a log splitter?
Yep.
No.
Gas operated log splitter?
Yep.
Okay, we got one in now. Did you know that the detent valve that's on the back end that kicks the lever back from reverse? Have you ever had one totally seized up where you had to cut it apart to get the cover off?
No.
Like
What is
totally, this one was
spool
filled
was
with
all-
water and totally seized up. You know, you got to buy the whole control valve. You can't buy the detent assembly for the one that we had on here.
Wow. Yeah, but it's like a Chinese valve, Wayne, or what is it?
It's a Country Pro log splitter, and that valve, the valve works perfectly, but the detent's totally seized up. Like
you can't get like a Vickers or Eaton or a standard.
I forget. It was made by a company. I think it was YT or something.
Yeah.
It was in the States. Jake had to order it from the States.
Huh.
And by the time we get it shipped in here, I think with tax, it's like 200, I think just around $250 or something like that.
I'm surprised they wouldn't have something like that, like where we have like Tractor Supply. They stock those valves.
Not this one. Now you can go and put another valve on, but you're taking a chance on that. You know, it's got to be exactly the same location. Otherwise, you got to start changing lines.
Yeah.
Because some of them are solid hydraulic lines.
Hi, Luke.
Hi, Luke.
Hey, Luke.
Hey, Luke.
I lost my pop-out chat. Now I gotta go down.
You got to mute yourself going to YouTube to bring it back.
I've been playing around with iCloud today, by the way, trying to save some photographs that I thought I'd lost.
Make sure they don't charge you $1 million, Phil.
It turns out I've got about 3 separate accounts I didn't even know I had. So I don't know which one to keep or not. So tomorrow is going to be an iCloud day, I think.
Just think how many people got Bitcoin up in the cloud and they don't know their password and they can't get it.
Oh, I'll be honest with you, mate. Every password I've got is saved on my phone. I know I shouldn't do it. I know, but
so if somebody gets your phone, they own your world.
We all do. We all do. Save ours, passwords.
There you go. Peter's got it. April Fool's Day. Mick will be on.
Mine are on a sticky note under the keyboard.
You frightened me then, Henry. I had 2 of you up there for a minute or 2.
Yeah, the pop-out chat I'm trying to get back.
Where are we? I'm having to sort out. There we go.
Hank, are you on your PC or on your iPad?
Yeah, a laptop, yeah.
Because if you just wave over the Google button or whatever your browser is, you'll see if it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. That's it. Got everybody back again. That's the main thing. Yeah, so Mick's going to do. I know we spoke. Ken could have done it as well. Will or can do it maybe in April, Ken, or even Klaus or Wayne or Henry could do it.
No.
Big commitment.
Commitment. I'm not. Oh
no. If I could do it, anybody could do it, Klaus. I'll tell you about
it. I mean, then I have to get used to using StreamYard in a different way and all that. Oh no.
If I could do it, mate, anybody can. That's the truth of the matter.
I guess I just have to live with that Mick guy as a model.
What do they say? Yeah. The streaming is a big commitment, and you don't think you should be committed just yet?
Exactly. Yeah, well, I think it's something we discussed before, either on our WhatsApp chat and all that. But I will be happy to jump in and contribute to anyone's live chat, the best of my abilities. I'm not holding one. I'm not doing one.
I'm getting the impression you don't really fancy doing it, Klaus. I'm getting that impression.
Yeah, but I thought you and your
you're pretty spot on there, Phil. Right on there.
Klaus, don't you and your 2 amigos do one over there?
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
We'll show up on Bill's tomorrow at 3 Texas time.
Yeah, but see, Bill always has it on a time.
2
Bill,
Eastern Standard over here, but we're different, Bill, right?
Bill's times are off in relation to my schedule.
Oh yeah.
It really. I mean, I'm not. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't want to. It's just that that's not the time I can do it. I do something else.
I've lost Henry. Where's Henry gone?
Yeah, where did Henry go?
Trying to get the
Henry's gone.
Henry is getting hot dogs and tater tots. I don't know. It's yeah.
There's Luke saying keep considering doing a live. Well, there you go. Look, we're not. In case of trying to fit it in sometimes. That's the only thing.
Yeah, Luke, you can't say that you want to bring back the good old days. This is the good old days.
Yeah.
Just be up here.
Us old guys.
Just be up here. Okay.
Yeah, you come on up, Luke.
There are no good old days.
Seems like in Europe, everybody not speaking Russian at the moment. These are the good days.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's another subject we probably stay away from.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably don't want to go there.
No, it's Far too. Oh no, that's too close to the bark. That one, I think.
Too close to my border.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
kidding.
you especially, Klaus. Yeah, of course.
So,
Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's the worst thing.
Let's talk about something else. How
Yeah.
about those carburetors, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
how about those cars?
You see, in America, we've got Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Jacksonville, Florida. Anybody that invades is going to see Jacksonville, and they're going to say, "You guys can keep it."
Detroit Pistons are going to change their name to the Detroit Carburetors on account of this show.
Yeah, right. But then we'll know what's wrong with them.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we could always talk about small engines and mowers and stuff for James.
What? Ruin this live stream? Are you kidding?
Yeah, don't do that. Don't go. No. That means people can challenge me on my competencies.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
You guys ever get a lot of phone calls where they want to know what it's going to cost them to fix their equipment before they bring it over?
Every time.
Try to explain to them. Listen, I can't really tell you. I can give you a rough idea, but I can't give you a firm price because I don't know what's wrong with it. You tell me it won't start, but that doesn't tell me what I got to do to it.
No.
My favorite is when they call you up and want to get the free advice over the phone so they can fix it.
Yeah.
Well, we do, for out of town. Like Jake just did fix one for a guy in Louisiana. A guy called him up and he sent him a picture and his coil was on upside down. He was fixing it himself. So he did that over the phone when the guy emailed him a picture of the engine on where he was at. So he saw that. And the other day we had a guy call. His engine would run and then it would stop. So he sent a picture and he had a paper filter in a gravity-fed engine and he was getting fuel starvation.
Yeah, usually I had that with a gas cap customer call me. I had one guy yesterday, he looked at my video, the last one I did with the part 1 of the MTD thrower, and he says, it pops from first gear to third, it goes all the way. And I said to him, there's a detent pad that holds the lever in place, and it rotates down so then it doesn't work anymore, and the thing just flings to the side. I said, did you rotate it back up? And he emails me back about an hour later. He goes, that's it. So just simple stuff.
Yeah.
I get whenever people ask me to quote them a price, I said, you don't want me to quote you a price. And they go, what do you mean? I said, if I have to quote you a price, I have to take every single rusty bolt into consideration.
Yeah.
And then I have to sit down for half an hour and calculate your quote, which you have to pay for.
Yeah.
So do you want me to quote you a price? I can do that, but you won't be happy.
Yeah,
What
you
do
don't
you
want
want?
that kind of work. Yeah.
No, but I mean, I
hide.
don't rip people off. Like,
No.
I don't see a lawnmower come in and I put on all kinds of parts that doesn't belong and all that. But if people want me to quote them a price, yeah, I'll do it. It'll be the most expensive repair they have ever had. Because it's not like if I quote 1,000 and I only do it for 800, I don't say it'll only be 800. No, you have to pay the quote.
Yeah.
So I tell people it's a bad deal for you if you want a quote.
Yeah.
It's like estimates.
The cost is parts plus labor. And I do it as fast as I can.
We'll tell them that, rough idea on push lawnmowers, it's roughly this amount of money on a full service. But we've had ones that have been twice that price because it needed a coil or it needed a brand new carb.
Yeah.
So you can't really tell. Had a guy the other day call up from St. Catharines, which is like 35 minutes from here, and his chute on his snowblower kept on flopping around back and forth. So I said, I'm not going to, and he said, is it something you can fix here? Well, I said, by the time we drive there, and we don't do mobile, so send me some pictures and we'll figure it out and give me the model number so I could check the illustrated parts list. And with the pictures he sent, I said, you're missing a pin inside the worm gear that drives your chute. Now, I said, I can't tell you what the part is because the IPL only sells the repair kits, and it doesn't say whether it's a split pin or a cotter pin or a
spiral
bolt or whatever.
Yeah.
So I said, just put something in there right now that'll fit inside, and you'll be operational anyways.
Yeah. The only thing I would give a firm quote on is lawnmower service. And I tell people if it runs when it comes, and there's nothing wrong with it, the price is about this for a regular service, and a service includes sharpening the blade if it can't be sharpened, filters, oil, spark plug. That's it.
Yeah.
Anything that goes beyond that, you'll have to pay for extra.
That's
So
a repair from there on. That's
yeah,
repair.
that's called a repair. It's not a service. It's a repair. So if you come in with a bent crankshaft and you expect me to fix it for $75, that's not going to happen.
No.
You know.
Well, that's it.
If you want, and then I tell people, if you want me to diagnose it for you, and then call you and tell you what's needed, that will be let's see here. That'll be about $55 for a diagnosis on the machine by itself.
Spend all that time under.
Yeah.
Well, I know Mick charges for diagnosis. He always says, "I'll have a look at it for you, and the cost of that will be X."
Yeah.
Before we do any work.
Yeah. What's that, Kenny?
That's Wyoming now. In
Oh,
Wyoming.
geez.
That's not good.
Who said global warming?
How do you drive on that?
Very
very slowly.
With
Very slowly.
Yeah.
Just imagine something came through and made that trail.
Yeah.
But what happens when you meet something halfway up?
They weren't ready for that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Now, Vincent.
Wayne, I always try to talk people out of giving them a quote because I'm telling you, it's going to cost
I'm
you
backwards,
more.
boy.
It's going to cost you more than you should pay. And my hourly rate is ridiculously low. It really is. My parts are market price. I mean, you pay the same for a belt here that you would at a shop. So that's the same. But I usually tell people you don't want a firm quote because that's going to cost you.
Do you think most, I'm going to use the word carefully now, professional shops, like when you take it to the professional guys, do you think they put a markup price on the parts as well?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No question about it. You'll pay double sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes triple.
I earn about 40 to 45% on parts.
Really? See, I mean, I buy a plug for say £5, and I'll charge $8 for it, which I think is, I've gone through the trouble of ordering it and buying it and stuff. Maybe like an air filter I bought for the company cost me £2.40.
I pay
£8 for that.
Yeah. I buy it wholesale. I have agreements with a couple of wholesalers, so I pay about £3.50 for an NGK plug, and I charge £6.
So about double then. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm a great. I'll always buy two. If I need an air filter for so and so machine, I'll buy two of them. So the next time I don't have to worry about all right, it means I've got it in stock. But hey, while I'm holding, I'm probably holding no more about 12 different spark plugs at any one time.
Yeah. $9 Canadian dollars and 75 cents, Phil. Wayne.
I have
$9.75.
Yeah, because that's
Canadian £6.
That's what our dealer, Jake. We were out of NGK BPR 6ESs, and Jake, we had a repair and we needed 4, and our order hadn't come in, and he went to our local dealer and they charged us $10 a plug.
A plug.
And we sell them to our customers for $6.50.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
And I mean, if I find out that all the dealers charge $10 for a plug, I would charge the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
See, over here locally, where I live in Salisbury, the local garden centre centre that does all the service and repairs, they charge £160 for a service.
wow.
Jeez.
£160 for a
Wow.
standard service, and I then turn around. I'll undercut them by at least, including
50%.
all the materials, at least 50%.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and people are
Yeah.
chuffed with that, and I think to myself, well, I'm making good money out of that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Mm,
You know,
yeah.
You guys
No,
are
but
convincing me I'm flipping and doing it right.
I constantly monitor what the cost at local retail prices are, because if Joe Nobody wants to buy a spark plug at his local whatever, and they charge him £10, I will charge him £10 because he can't get it cheaper anywhere, and
Well,
that's what allows me to keep my hourly rate down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake's got accounts with a whole bunch of companies where he's got parts at dealer prices.
Yeah.
Plus, like from Stens, which is owned by Arrowhead in the States, if you order $10,000 worth of parts a year, you get an additional 10% discount on your costs that they charge you. So it works out good for him.
Yeah. I'm an Oregon dealer on the side, and
done an account with them.
Wayne, have you seen that Oregon makes their own spark plugs?
No, yes, I've seen them. We haven't used them.
Okay, if you ever do, could you give me a feedback on them? Because, geez, they're cheap.
Yeah. Well, I'm waiting to see how. I think it's Turning Wrenches is putting the HIPAA plugs into his own equipment, and he's supposed to be doing an update on how they're working because he was getting them for $1.
Yeah.
$1.
That's only for a month. That's only for
that was all. Yes, that was only for a month.
Yeah.
But I'm and seeing if he's got any issues with that plug going in his equipment. He's smart. He's only putting it in his equipment. Last thing you want to do is start selling stuff to people with something in that you don't know how it's going to work.
Yeah, that's.
But I mean, the Oregon office here, they offer plugs at half the price of NGKs.
I'm gonna stick with NGK because I know they work.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I do too. I love NGKs. OEM bricks and NGKs is all I have in the shop. But when somebody comes up with a brand like Oregon and says, "Yeah, Klaus, our plugs are half the price of NGKs," I sort of I have to consider that, you know.
Yeah, I would think they're a good plug.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Anything we've used from Oregon, we've never had an issue with it.
No, me neither. I mean, their belts are good. Their pulleys are good. Their chainsaw parts are good. I mean, it's not. But again, why is it half price? You know.
Now, what is your cost for an Oregon plug?
It's half of what I pay for an NGK.
And what are you paying for an NGK?
BPR 6 ES is about £4.
So what's 4 pounds? A pound is what in Canadian money?
Hold on, Wayne.
Probably about $2, $1.90.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see, Canadian.
I mean, when I think of Oregon, though, I think of their original, mower blades, like Gator blades, stuff like that. They make great.
Pound is $1.63.
It's $6.50.
$6.50.
That's 4 pounds. It's $6.50. That's what I pay for a regular BPR 6 ES.
Yeah, we're paying around $4.
Yeah,
that's our cost.
Yeah, but this is wholesale price here.
Yeah.
So if somebody comes and say, okay, 2 pounds, that's $3.26 Canadian. That's a big difference.
Oh yeah.
So but my problem is, I don't. I mean, Oregon doesn't tell you who makes them. It may be Torch for all I care, you know.
I doubt it.
Mm-hmm.
Not if it's
Yeah.
Oregon, because I think Oregon, even though they're an aftermarket supplier, I believe they use OEM manufacturers to make their parts. So whoever's supplying the OEM part is manufacturing those same parts under the Oregon brand.
Yeah.
I'll bet you that's the way it's going, because normally that's the way Stens is. If I order
Yeah.
something from Stens, I'll make sure that it says it's an OEM manufacturer that's making parts for them. And we haven't had any issues in 9 years with. I think we had a problem with one belt that was 1.5 inches long that we ordered from Stens that we got refunded for.
But
it was made in India.
Yeah, but Wayne, in all honesty, OEM for a Powermore engine is Torch.
Yeah.
So I'm
And,
just
you know,
watching what
I
Luke's saying
mentioned
here,
this-
guys. Because I mean, Luke being a professional gardener, he's using them all the time on a regular basis. I think it's a case of sometimes give a dog a bad name and he'll live up to it. You know.
Oh yeah. No, but I'm not saying I'm not trying to trash talk Oregon, because they make great products. They really do.
Mm.
And I have an account with them with Oregon, Denmark, and it's just that I would hate to swap and then find out 6 months down the line that I have to replace plugs left and right on my own expense.
I just saw something on here from 12 years ago.
Yeah, see?
Oh, they are made by Torch.
Well, that's 12 years ago.
Yeah.
That means, to me, that means that in a pinch, I would put it in a lawnmower. I would never put it in a chainsaw ever.
Or a weed eater.
Or no, weed eaters are not as bad, but chainsaw is the they're the ones with the high RPM and the high temperatures.
Now, I made a comment in a couple of videos when they were talking about the Torch plugs, and I know, everybody says throw them in the garbage. In 9 years, we've only had one piece of equipment come in here that had a Torch plug. That was the problem, and it was a brand new machine, brand new.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know if the guy fired it up more than once.
Yeah.
And the plug was faulty. And all the rest of them that had Torch plugs in, they ran. But the plugs were in such sad shape that by the time we cleaned up all the carbon and everything in them, it's cheaper if I just put a new plug in than I charge them for the time I'm going to spend cleaning all that carbon out of that.
Yep. And it's and it's. I mean, I'm not trying to this Torch. I see a lot of machines with Torch plugs in them as well that is not changed because they don't need to be changed and they run great. But we do have, I think the failure rate on Torches is higher than on NGK or Champion.
Yeah.
That's what I think. But if I'm going to switch to Oregon, I really don't want to do that unless I'm really certain that it works. And is it made in China? Probably. I don't know where NGKs are made. I'd be surprised if they don't get some of them made in China.
I see a lot of the NGK knockoffs lately too.
The knockoffs are horrible. They
have the blue ring underneath them, like the Torch.
Yeah, and they have to wait, and they crack in the porcelain body a lot.
Instead of saying BPR60S, it'll say like BR60S or something.
Right. Yeah. I can remember years ago when I was a boy working in a garage. We used to, one of the jobs we were given, to clean the set of plugs from a car using a sandblaster unit, and then you test it by putting the electrical charge for it, so you can check the spark. And I've not seen one of those machines around for years.
No, because the sand, you can leave particles of sand inside of that.
Part was that you could blow that out as well.
It's going right into the engine.
Bricks states specifically in their service manuals not to use sanding, cleaning material on their
Champion.
I think the machine was made by Champion. It was
the old bag out, the cloth bag used to sand them. I remember those.
Yeah, I remember. Now, soda blasting works great.
Yeah, soda blasting is good. Yeah.
Soda blasting works fantastic on carburetor.
But I mean, guys, if you take out a plug and you have to go and put it over in your vise and find your really nice yellow metal brush that you can clean it, that's nice, and you
The brass
recap.
brush.
It's much cheaper just to get an NGK and put it back in,
Yeah,
and you
I
have
totally
no
agree.
issues.
I
Yeah,
think
that's what we
we
do.
change spark plugs for the sake of it sometimes, but
Yeah.
it's easier, quicker, and more
Yeah.
effective.
No, but I mean, if I have a regular lawnmower in for a yearly service and I pull the plug out and it looks absolutely great, it's got the right color, there's no carbon on it, I put it right back in.
Yeah.
But I have some customers, they'll look and say, well, the porcelain isn't really white and there's a little oxidation on the hex. Did you really change it? And I'll say, no. You know, because how many people automatically will change versus inspect?
No, but I mean, I tell people, do you want me to pay? Do you want to pay for me to change it when it's not necessary? And they go, no. Ta-da.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say it's running great. Do you want to pay the extra $10? And they're like, no.
Yeah. And that's what I tell people. My service, when I service a regular lawnmower, I don't do it as they do at the dealership, because the dealership will, before they even see the machine, they'll go get an air filter, a plug, and half a quart of oil.
With a markup.
With a markup.
Yeah.
Do I do that? No, I don't. I look at it, I check the filter. If the filter it looks like it's been, running for a year, and it's looks like it's been used, I will change it, because it has to run for another year, right? I take the plug out. If the plug looks fantastic, it's got the right color, no carbon deposits, it goes right back in.
Yeah.
Look.
Right, guys, I'm going to do a mystery object.
Oh, righty.
Okay. Now I'm ready to be shot down in flames. Classes away. I'm ready to be shot down in flames here on this one. Okay. But hey, let me know what you think this is.
What's the prize?
The prize is a round of applause.
What's it, a slice of yellow cake?
What do we got here?
There you go.
That's kind of close up.
Is that some girl without her dress?
It was taken. Oh my lord, who said that?
It's got to be a tight one.
Taken up close up, because it's a very small object.
It's a split electrode on a spark plug.
No.
Adjustable spanner.
No.
Is it painted yellow, Phil?
Yes, it is.
It looks like something out of a video game. Not a good one.
I'll tell you, this is a homemade tool that I made probably 40 years ago.
Oh, it's a Conker tool.
That's the one. Really said it straight away. And don't forget, I'm ready to be shot down.
It's a nail puller.
Nope. If you notice, I will give you a slight. No, not yet. I won't give you a slight clue.
No,
yet.
some kind of centering tool.
No. If you look very closely, because obviously I'm mindful of the time, on top left-hand corner, top right-hand corner.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
There's some detail there.
I'm just laughing at Mick. What Mick's just put in the chat.
It's Mick in the chat.
Yeah.
Hey, Mick.
Mick's in the chat.
John Clem.
And John Clem as well.
John Clem. John, we need to know where we can contribute to Lisa's campaign.
John, they need to know where they can donate for Lisa's campaign.
Is it a hose removal tool?
No.
Are those engine fins in the corners?
No, they're not actually. But I can see why you say that, Ken. Remember, I've said it's a homemade tool.
For small engine or for
no, for anything.
It's a bottle opener.
It's no, it's a very, very specific tool. checking
what
tool. I'd say
industry,
that,
though?
a checking tool.
Checking
Is it a
tool.
belt tightener?
No.
I don't
Belt
mean for a
adjuster?
car belt. I mean for your belt.
That's not one of the tools you set up in a lathe to find center, is it, Phil?
No, you're not. You're not right there, Ken. But you're running down. It's nothing to do with lathes, but you're running down the right sort of line. Remember, I said it was a homemade tool, and it was something I was told about by a very good engineer friend of mine. Must have been 40 years ago.
How about a drill centering tool?
No, but you're going down the right track, Ken.
Oh, wait a minute.
There's a cucumber slicer.
That's not a steady rest, is it?
No, sir. No.
Cucumber slicer. Yeah, Nick. Good one.
Is it one of those things you hold above the ground to find water?
No.
Divining rod?
Divining rod, yeah.
Is it a rod rest? Is that a
No,
rod
I
rest?
see what you say that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I mean, it's all about, no, I can't say too much, I'll give it all away. As I said, it's a very specific homemade tool.
But it's used with something circular, correct?
Used on something, yeah, you could say circular. Yes, you could.
Conker, is it a rod rest?
No, sir. It's not the best of pictures, but I can't go in or out of it. But
Is it a marking tool of some sort?
no, sir, no. But as I said, it's used to. I call it a setting tool.
It holds a nail so you don't hit your thumb.
No.
Is it a height gauge, Phil? Some type of height gauge?
Not necessarily height as such, Ken. But you're going down the right sort of lines. And again, I'm ready to be shot down in flames, but it's something I made, and I do use occasionally.
Did you do it while you were at Dyson, Phil?
No, way before then. So when I was in, I was working for a company called Cooper Standard that you may have heard of over in America.
Tool company, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vincent's guessing a tile cutter.
It's not one of those squares that go onto the what you call it, like a tri-square that goes onto the ruler with the level and all that.
F it. I'm gonna go get more beer.
Is it bigger than your hand?
Way bigger than my hand. It's probably the same size as your thumbnail.
Stella says it's
I said smaller than your hand.
Big pardon?
It's way
Stella
smaller
says
than your hand.
It's much smaller. It's about the
Yeah.
size of a thumbnail.
Stella says it's moldy cheese.
What's it made of, Phil? Steel?
Sorry?
Does the color mean something on this tool?
No, it just happened to be a bit of spray I had.
Okay.
It's made out of steel.
Is it a spinner of some sort for small bolts?
I'll tell you what, Michael Roberts is going down the right track.
Two nuts.
Oh, a nut spring.
Oh,
Two
looks red's on the nuts now. I can see his two nuts welded together. He's
Not
right.
necessarily.
No.
Yeah, it does look like two nuts welded together.
Yeah, because you got threads on each.
It looks like weld in the upper. It's
Phil, you're not doing this just so we'll talk about your nuts for the next half hour, right?
a stud remover.
Just checking.
Stud remover?
It's a nut holder for welding.
No, sir.
A stud remover.
No.
I'm imagining the whole thing smaller than my thumbnail and thinking that little top part is actually solder and not like welding.
No, that has definitely been welded.
It's been welded.
Yeah, that was a spot weld.
Is there more than two of those welded together?
Yes.
Like a locator for setting up bolts or something?
It's a tap holder.
It says drill bit sharpener.
Oh yeah, tap. That's
Yeah, I
it's
was-
a
tap holder.
guide, yeah. Or a drill guide.
There we go. You got it.
Yeah, I could see it being something that holds a row of tools or something.
Who got it?
There you go.
What is
That
it?
is the correct angle to sharpen a drill bit to, for general purpose.
Oh, 118. Well, no, drill bit's 118 degrees.
Yeah, and that was set up as a general drill sharpening guide.
But that's 120 degrees, Phil.
Yeah, whatever that is, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what size nuts you use.
Wait,
It always comes up
me
the
and
same
Hank
angle.
are going to argue with you.
Yeah.
Drills are
I
118.
was going to
that's
say that,
120.
but the degree didn't come in right.
I know.
No, but
Close enough, Phil. What's a couple degrees between friends?
Exactly, but it was just something I made. Well, you said I don't even think I welded it. Come to think, I think somebody welded it together for me. He said it's a general tool guide or setting tool for drill bits.
That is
right.
And I've had that for 40 years.
And you still sharpen your own drills?
And I still check it, yeah, to this day. I haven't used it for a long time now.
Well, who guessed it,
I'm
Phil?
Machinery Nation, James.
Who got it, Phil?
There we go.
How you doing, James?
Hey, James.
Let's bring back
So, Michael?
everybody here.
Who got
Well,
it?
Phil, I got people coming over to watch the main event at 4:00. So I gotta hit it. I got MMA fights on at 4, and then 7:00 tonight. And tomorrow I'm watching Jake Paul fight Tommy Fury from the UK.
There you go.
So take care, gentlemen. Thanks for having me on, Phil.
Cheers, Wayne. As always, my friend. You're very
Wayne.
Have a safe trip.
Say hi to Jake from us, will you?
Yeah, congratulations on the granddaughter, and Bill, congratulations on your 1,000 subscribers. Gentlemen, good night.
Yeah.
Take care,
Good
Wayne.
night.
All the very best, mate.
Take care, Wayne.
Wayne, stay safe.
So close. It's a drill bit gauge to sharpen
Okay.
Yeah,
You get 3 nuts together, 3 ordinary hexagonal knots together, weld them, gives you a rough guide to a drill bit.
Right.
That was a tough one, Phil. That was a tough one.
Yeah. I mean, there's commercial ones, but usually a drill bit's 118 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
wood
those
drills,
nuts-
metal drills are all slightly different, Ken, as you know. Wood
What
drill
did,
bits, metal drill bits, even aluminium drill bits have slightly different angles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I spilled the beans, John. I told him that your wife is running for office, and everybody.
And we want to know where to put our money.
Yes. Where are
to
you,
support
John?
Lisa?
Where are
Not
you,
you, John. Not you, John, but Lisa.
Lisa, yeah. Come on up, John.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Close enough.
It's close enough to make it cut still, put it that way.
The main thing, though, is they tell you how to cut the relief, though, so it actually cuts.
Oh yeah, when you got it's not just a case of an angle.
Oh,
You then
so
have to
so
round
many
it.
newbies go like this, da 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 da, and it's still not cutting. Like, why? Where's your relief? They're like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, always that back relief. It works nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Where's the chip gonna go? What?
I don't even reach that. I just go buy new drills.
I got boxes of old drills that need sharpening. And you're quite right. I mean, even some new drills you buy, the cheap ones, are not worth the money. They're just rubbish. They're soft.
No, I mean, I bought some 3.5, 4.5, 5 millimeter Chinese, supposed to be HSS drills. I mean, don't go there.
Hey,
Waste
Chinese
of
drills, I
money.
love them though. They're guaranteed to go snap the minute you
Yeah,
start.
exactly. That's what they do.
Remember, Chinesium steel. There's got to be something in Wikipedia where they list like every element in the periodic table. That's Chinese steel.
I just heard that the Americans are very worried that the Chinese shipyards can put out more boats a year than the America ever will. But if it's the same metal, it's not going to be a problem.
That's true. They're going to leak.
Hi, John.
John, good evening. How are you?
John?
I'm good. How are you?
Good evening,
John.
John.
John, we were all
We're interested to
wondering
know how what's the word we're looking here for now? The
elections
going with your wife.
It kind of just got kicked off about 2 weeks ago. But
When's the actual election, John?
August the 7th.
Oh, wow.
That's the primary.
How can we support Lisa?
Get rid of me.
No,
No,
That'd make me
No.
happy.
no, that's
keep
not.
you busy on lives all day, right?
Yeah,
No,
for real.
no. We know you're very supportive, John, and you're there in the background and you do all that stuff. How can we support Lisa?
Well, we've been self-funded so far. That's how she was doing it to start with. But like I said, we
Now you're talking. How can we fund Lisa?
Oh, Ken asked me about a link, and I was trying to figure out when I first got home how to figure out or how to do a link to the PayPal. We have a PayPal that we used to buy stuff off.
Do the friends and family. That way you get it all.
Yeah, you've got it all that way.
Is that on PayPal?
Yeah, but it's called friends and family. That way you don't pay the fee.
Oh, okay. I'll look it up and try to.
Yeah, put it in the comments after.
Make sure that that's an option,
Yeah.
though, because technically it's a political donation and there might be rules.
Yeah, I think as long as you make it, I don't know if they actually check, but as long as it says friends and family, you're fine. I don't
Who
think
cares?
political
We just give
donations
the
have a
money. We
rule.
just give the money to John, and he can do with them whatever he
There you
wants.
go.
Like,
Buy Lisa lunch fund.
yeah,
Old answers, maybe.
yeah. That'll look really good. That'll look really good in the newspaper, John.
Hold on.
That's
Sorry,
smart.
Stella. Didn't mean to get y'all excited.
Smart thinking there, campaign manager.
Yeah. Oh. Let me go look and see if I can figure out. It's friends and family, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lisa's texting me right now. She's over at her son's house. All right, give me just a minute. Let me get so I can find out. I'll be back in just a minute.
Yeah, don't be too long, John, because I've got 3 or 4 minutes, mate.
Okay. I'll tell you what, how about if I just research it this week and figure out something, and like next Saturday we'll work on that.
Yeah, we got
When's
that.
the
Okay,
election
go.
on, John? When are the elections?
August.
August the
August.
7th.
Okay, well, we got to,
There's
we've
plenty
got
of
some
time. It just got kicked off.
Okay. Just to remind me, John, you may or may not have heard, Mick's doing the stream next Saturday, so be the normal time.
That's why I told Conker.
Let's make it Saturday afternoon instead. I'm sorry, Klaus. Do what?
No, I'm thinking, man, we got Ken, we got Bill, Tim. We could probably talk into it, and then he has to pick Mick.
Yeah.
Hi, James.
That was Phil's idea.
We had a discussion, John.
Yes.
Funny enough, your reaction was the same as Klaus's.
You like me?
Yeah.
Mick's working tonight.
And also, from
Cheers, Mick.
from
All
a
the best,
personal
mate.
point of view, that means that it'll
Is
be
it
another 2 weeks before I see the host in a green T-shirt.
Yeah.
Ah,
Conker got
Hang
one.
on a minute. Luke, I know you are, Luke. We've only got a few minutes, mate, but there you go. There you go, Luke. We only got a few minutes, mate. Come on up.
Come on up for the after party.
Did you send the link to Luke?
The link.
I put the link on the bottom of the comments here.
Yeah. Oh. Now we have to. Now Luke is going to come up and make all havoc. What's
Well,
next?
he's got 50 seconds. What could he do?
What's next? Mick is going to come up.
No, Mick's off to work.
Take care, baby.
Yeah, Luke, just in time, mate. How are you? Oh, you're gone again.
There he goes.
That was quick.
Yeah, that was quick.
Laura tripped over the extension cord.
She jumped up and fell on.
Tried to hurdle it and didn't make it.
Oh dear, oh
I'm
dear.
ashamed of myself.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You too, Dick. How are you?
Hey,
Oh,
there-
crap.
Oh no, there he is.
There's Mick. Yeah.
Hush,
Tricky Mickey with the little
And Luke.
earbud.
And Luke, if you look a little more serious, it's going to cost you. There we go.
I had my YouTube volume on, so I had to get rid of that.
Hey, sweetie.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Don't you bloody hate sweetie me, Klaus.
Where are you off to? Work.
What do you mean? What do you mean we've got to put up a mixed mowers next weekend? What's that all about?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I mean, Jesus Christ, he could have done better, couldn't he?
Yeah, Klaus. Klaus could have
To be fair, I was the third choice. I wasn't actually the first choice.
Hey Mick, I saw your video today, and the only thing I could think was, "Ooh, I've got a nice clear picture of the backyard and the dog running across it. I could use that."
Well, as long as you got motion, otherwise you'll have a dog like that.
Well, no, I could have the dog walk across back and forth.
Yeah, do it.
That'd be fun.
Use me as much as you like. I don't care. I'm here to support everyone.
Yeah, it was so much fun making that video and trying to work around your signs and everything and get the signs in.
Yeah, I even support Klaus. Look. Oh no, sorry, it's a Mickey Mouse t-shirt.
Blah, blah,
Have you got a Klaus t-shirt?
Do what, Conk?
Have you not got a Klaus t-shirt?
Yeah, I bought. Someone bought me a load of rags last week, and one turned up in a big bag of rags.
Now, Mick, I've got to do 1,000 subscribers video and have the dog walk by when I do it.
Cool. You're not quite at 1,000 yet, are you, Bill?
I'm at 1,011.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
for some reason, I'm getting 10 a day all of a sudden.
Mick, you're at work?
Yeah, well, that's what happens. That's what happens, Bill, when you buy subscribers, right?
Hey!
Right, guys, I'm going to call it. So
forget how cheap
I'm
I
going to
am.
bring the grey screen up, guys. All right, so bear with me a second. Just want to say thanks, everybody, for coming up today. Brilliant, as always. Superb, wonderful conversations. And everybody in the comments. Loads and loads of comments this evening, guys.
Fantastic today.
Absolutely brilliant. Thanks to each and every one of you. So with that, we'll call it a day, and we'll go for grey screen. All the best, guys. Take care.
Everyone, take care.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
It's been great.